my moonlit travelers. Welcome back to Astrology Meow blog, where we decode the mysteries of life, love, and everything in between. I'm Maya Cat, and today we're diving into a hope horoscope for Leo in July 2025. To help us navigate it all, I've enlisted the brilliant Brian. Get comfy, grab your go-to beverage, and let him work his magic. Brian, take the wheel.
Taking the wheel now, Maya. Don't worry, I won't crash it. All right, team, let's roll. All right, dear Leo. You've spent years basking in your own glow. Confident, magnetic, dramatic, and occasionally overdramatic. But now you're getting handed a whole new script. One that doesn't ask you to perform, but to become. Because starting this July, everything changes. And not just a little bit. We're talking full-on zodiac rewrite. Enter Ophiuchus, the long-forgotten 13th sign who's been hiding behind the cosmic curtain for 2,000 years. And guess what? He's handing you the keys to freedom, real love, serious money, and a version of yourself that doesn't need applause to feel whole. This isn't fluff. This is fire. And if you don't step into it, someone else will. Let's start with the existential shake-up. Starting June 20th, as the sun enters Cancer, you're thrown into a deep self-discovery spiral. Who are you really? Not the version on Instagram, not the persona you wear at work or family dinners, but the one when the spotlight dims and the makeup comes off. Ophiuchus gives you a rare gift, brutal honesty with yourself. It hurts, it stings, but it's necessary. For once, you stop living for validation. Stop performing roles that drain you. Stop pretending you're okay when you're not. And when you do, boom, you unlock a zone of growth you never thought was for you. A place where there are no standing ovations, but real evolution happens. And Ophiuchus makes sure you survive the transition without falling apart. Because here's the secret. True power isn't in being seen. It's in knowing who you are when no one is watching. Then comes June 29th. Mercury in Leo opposes Pluto in Aquarius. Old wounds rise like ghosts from the past. Grudges, betrayals, emotional debts all bubble up to the surface. And this time, you're faced with a choice. Lash out or let go. But here's the twist. Letting go isn't weakness. It's strength. It's realizing that revenge only feeds the cycle, that holding on to pain only keeps you small. Ophiuchus steps in as your cosmic amplifier, helping you either close the chapter with dignity or take decisive action without self-destruction. Either way, you win. Because when you stop giving energy to people who don't deserve it, your heart gets quieter. And peace sounds better than noise any day. July rolls in, and with it, Mercury goes retrograde in your sign. And suddenly romance becomes less about butterflies and more about facts. No more illusions, no more pretending, no more staying in relationships because it feels familiar. If you're in a partnership, the toxic anxiety fades. No more pointless fights. No more desperate questions like, do you still love me? You just know, and that silence is not loneliness, it's peace. If you're single, goodbye to playing games. No more faking your best self to impress others. If they see you, great. If they don't, even better. Ophiuchus strips away the fantasy and hands you raw, unfiltered truth. This isn't about rekindling old flames. It's about reconnecting with your real self. No masks, no filters, no lies. And that kind of love, that's rare. And finally, it's yours. Then comes July 22nd, when the sun enters Leo, and suddenly money becomes the ultimate litmus test. Will it set you free, or will it expose your deepest insecurities? Leo has always had a complicated relationship with wealth, loving the shine, but hating the grind. But now, Ophiuchus draws a clear financial boundary. You know exactly who deserves your generosity, who's just taking advantage. When gratitude ends and exploitation begins, no more explanations, no more reports to anyone, no more asking permission. You spend how you want, Invest where you believe. Help because you choose to, not because you feel obligated. Because here's the thing, money isn't just numbers, it's proof of who you are, and Leos understand that better than anyone. On July 23rd, the Sun sextiles Uranus, and suddenly you realize something radical. You owe no one anything. Not to fit in, not to smile politely, not to justify your choices. Ophiuchus cuts through every fake layer. All the things you stayed in just because you were scared of being alone, they're gone. Now, if someone offers you a convenient life at the cost of your soul, you walk. Even if it's family, even if it's tradition, even if it's supposed to be safe, freedom isn't a luxury anymore, it's a necessity. Then comes July 24th, as when the Sun trines Saturn, and everything settles. Even the most restless Leos get clarity. You don't have to fight for basic peace anymore. Ophiuchus doesn't give you fairy tales, he gives you structure. For the first time, you stand on solid ground, no drama, no hustle, no fear of failure. You wake up and feel calm, not because everything's perfect, but because inside you're in order. The endless shoulds vanish, replaced by the simple truth. You can live, not survive, not struggle, not carry the world on your back, just live. Of course, fear hasn't left the building. Leos wear confidence like armor, but underneath, there's often a quiet terror of failing, losing face, or being seen as weak. But 2025 says, enough. On July 31st, the Sun conjuncts Mercury, and if you don't speak the truth that's been weighing on you, it'll break you. This is your final liberation signal. Ophiuchus yanks out everything you've hidden under layers of bravado. All those not now, not ready, or I'll deal with it later excuses gone. You must speak, at least to yourself. Because the only thing scarier than telling the truth is living a lie forever. So, what's really happening? For over 2,000 years, the Sun moved through the age of Pisces, soft, compassionate, full of self-deception and passive suffering. During that time, we accumulated 30 extra days on the zodiac calendar, enough to form the 13th sector, Ophiuchus. And in November 2025, Jupiter officially enters Ophiuchus, marking the beginning of a massive astrological reset. Not partial, full system reboot. All zodiac signs get new attributes, and Leos are front row. You're not just the star anymore. You're the author, the director, the force. Your old identity? Outdated. Your new one? Still forming. But trust us, it's worth the wait. Because this isn't just a new chapter, it's a whole new story. Leo, this is your year. The age of Aquarius is here. Ophiuchus is awake, and the stars are finally on your side. Stop waiting. Stop apologizing. Stop pretending. You were born to lead, not to follow.
And boom, another episode bites the dust. The universe is speaking, but only you can decide whether to listen. If you dug this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more stellar content, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay sharp, stay soulful, and keep glowing brighter than a supernova. Meow FF.